Yeah, yeah, probably equally as relieving as my first one. Yeah, I think just mainly proud of kind of pulling the team to a reasonable total at the moment. So yeah, still thinking at the moment.
Can you talk through how the knock played out in your mindset from the start of various tough points and how your games have changed throughout the day?
Yeah, I think it was a bit like Tassie last week. I think it was just quite tough, probably through the 30th, 40 over mark, and then it didn't seem to get much easier. It was just the ball got maybe a little bit older. So yeah, it's kind of nice to work through the waves out there.
Just moving through the gears for your camp, like just the way you built into that innings was tough. But when you walked out to bat and then you had to bat with tail as well. Just take us through that.
Yeah, I'm still trying to work out how the best to play with the tail. I think I've probably exposed Gaz a bit too much at the end there, but it's still, fine balance between still trying to score runs, but then making the guys down the bottom face too many balls. So it's still a work in progress and something I need to look at in the future.
And just as you walked off, Steve Smith was right there, getting a little fist bump, and obviously he's spoken a lot about how he wanted to open with, wanted you at number 4. Just when you hear someone like him say that, and to do that and to meet him after that, song.
Yeah, no, I didn't think about it like that. No, it's obviously really special. Someone like Steve, he's obviously someone that I've looked up my whole career, and it's pretty cool that he's saying those nice words. And I'm not sure if he's moving out the way. I think he's pretty keen for a new opportunity and something to bring life to his cricket. But yeah, it's obviously nice that he has me in the back of his mind, and it's always a good feeling.
How important was Tassie in every other test match you've had, going back to the WTC and even Adelaide, you hadn't had a red ball leading and you got one this time in very similar conditions. How important was that?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I think, I probably struggled to have the red ball practice leading in. I think it's been always 1 or 2 net sessions, then thrown in the deep end a little bit. But that's what international cricket's like at the moment. Unfortunately, it's been a pretty busy 18 months and there's not much practice in between changing formats, and I think it's just a bit of a work in progress for myself. I'm trying to obviously learn off guys that do it quite regularly, and Steve and Mitch Marsh, Dave Warner. I think they stay true to their technique, and it's something that I need to work on, not trying to be changing so much in between formats. So, but it's always nice to spend some time out in the middle before a test series, 100%.
First answer, you said it's just relieving. It's the first match. Do you mean innings or century?
Century. Yeah. No, all good.
Actually, when I asked about pitch I was playing, because there were a couple of pretty vicious deliveries I was moving down there. All the bowlers, including yourself, have a look at the pitch and keen to get out there and try and get out. Yeah, 100%. I think that's what's really exciting about tomorrow. I think we got a total that's reasonably competitive, especially with our bowling lineup. I think. They came out after lunch, and potentially the wicket got a little bit harder. So, any divoting they might have created in the first session probably hardened up a bit. So, I think that's what just made it tough after lunch. And I think it's exciting for us. I think they bowled a really good length all day, and I think we had to work pretty hard to try and change their length. So, it'll be exciting tomorrow.
Cameron, how important was Mitch Marsh coming out of 4 for less than 100 and he's counter punched and sort of wrestled back the momentum for you? So was that the chat that you were in, how crucial was that?
Yeah, 100%. I think, I was struggling down my end, and obviously know how Mitch plays, playing quite a bit with him for WA. I think he always loves to score, and I think that's exactly what we did at the time. Just put some pressure back on them. Obviously when it was tough out there, and someone who's looking to score is obviously really dangerous. So, I thought his innings was really crucial for us today, just kind of put them on the back foot and try and take a bit of shine off the ball. So, I think he batted beautifully today.
You talked about sort of maybe trying to work towards a position where your method is fairly consistent across the formats. Is that as simple as kind of the difference between trying to bat for a long time and trying to bat for power, for hitting the ball as far as you can?
No, it's probably technique changing. I think the best players in the world can keep it pretty simple throughout formats. yeah, it's just a bit different, the contact point. From playing T20 cricket, you've got to reach out in front of you to hit a six, and red ball cricket, you've got to let it come to you. So I think that's what I found challenging, just adapting to that so quickly. But yeah, the best players in the world seem to do it quite easily. So yeah, try and learn from them.
So in the final overs, did you find yourself thinking, well, I actually do need to think T20 mode?
Yeah.
Josh up the other end?
Yeah, no, there are obviously, yeah, certain scenarios get thrown at you. And yeah, I probably haven't played T20 cricket, so I haven't got that method down pat at the moment. So yeah, I try to find something out there.
You went through some different gears there at the beginning of your innings, then when Marsh came in, and the tail started to wag a bit. Just how difficult was that on that pitch when it was helping the bowlers all day?
Yeah, I didn't really feel like I had to ebb and flow. I think it was just a natural progression of the game. I think, yeah, it was obviously quite tough when I went out there. And I think even on a flat wicket, I still take time to get in. Yeah, it's just like anything, you've got to get yourself in and yeah, give yourself the best chance to get through.
You're very good with mental also. From a mental process perspective that you haven't done previously, or something that you finally with what you've been trying to do for a while?
Yeah, I think that's probably the beauty of getting another red ball game in. You've got a really good chance to really lock in into your own bubble, be able to yeah, basically practice switching on, switching off in between deliveries, and yeah, going through your methods. So I think that's maybe equally as important. I think in T20 cricket you just switched on the whole time. Yeah, there's no need to switch off. So I think, yeah, having that yeah, red ball practice in the Shield game was just as crucial mentally as was yeah, getting my technique down.
Cameron, we said earlier about after that knock against England in the World Cup that losing your spot to Taylor made you hungrier. Does that, in a sense, also the one spot test team make it more satisfying now to come back and really, you know, play a really important role?
Yeah, 100%. It's always satisfying scoring runs for Australia. Yeah, when you're not quite in the team, it does yeah, make you stop and think and how special it actually is to be playing for Australia. Sometimes you do forget that when you're playing so much. So no, it's nice to be back.
And just on number 4 itself, Cameron, after what the important is there, you looked at decent touch at the other in the second. Your position now, like you're enjoying it, number 4 is where it is?
Oh, well, no, you never know after one innings. Yeah, it's obviously where I like batting for WA. I think it suits my game. I think, yeah, I found it tough batting after Heady for a few years. I think he just made scoring look a bit too easy, and obviously I'd take a bit of time to get in. So, yeah, I think, yeah, someone like Mitch Marsh is absolutely beautiful with that position. I think, yeah, kind of how he goes about it, it's just as aggressive, if not more, than Heady. So, yeah, I think number 4 suits me, but it's just whether or not that suits the team.
Great, thanks guys.
Thanks, guys.